Alright, welcome back to Family Farm using Riverview version 2. We need to clean up the chickens mainly because for some reason they seem to get dirty very, very quickly. It may be because there's too much food in the hopper, but we will find out in due course. Anyway, I'll go down and get the tractor and we'll clean that out. And I'll explain one or two other things. Right, that irrigation mod I trying last time, I finally got it. Well, there was another part of it. It was all under, if you're looking for it yourself, it's all under crop protection. I don't think it said anywhere where it was. Might have done it if I'd opened the mod right up to read all the internal stuff, but it didn't say where I wanted. In an easy place to find it. Anyway, it doesn't work anyway. With seasons, it's a display thing. It shows well, it looks good, it actually runs across the field but makes no actual difference to the crop. So that's the mods folder. The other thing I did was I plowed or subsoiled that field 11 again. I'll replant it with grass. Yes, I wanted grass in there, and that's what it's going to be. That's going to be our permanent meadow, that one. What the hell are we hitting there anyway? Oh, we're on the trigger, I think. Well, we know we're just on the edge of that. I see. Right, anyway, we got that out. Let's take this and tip this off now because of the fact that it's overfull, that hopper, because of I had to I think I changed the amount of chickens in there, part of the fact because it was 10 days supply, or roughly 10 days supply when when seasons came out in there, and now you're only allowed 2 days food, which is what I prefer. I know I got on very well to 3 days now. I know my good mate Bob put a profit when he was playing, and he probably still is playing actually, but it's not recording anymore. More's a pity. He always used to play a 1-to-1. Hell, 1 day in real life equal 1 game day, and he only kept enough food in Old Ridge when he was playing that for 1 day. Right, let's have a look at 1 or 2 other things here, what we've done. I'm mainly going to do today is work out the rotation. Oh, I took that water tank out. It doesn't look very good, but I'll plough that and just reseed that sometime. I ain't got round to moving this yet. I still haven't got seasons set up properly in here. It's just really the mod in the thing and not too much else is done. But as you can see, we actually have. It's actually germinated. It looks like it germinated quite well. What we have got is this. You might notice I don't have to use the mouse wheel on that. I disable. I always, since 17, I disable the mouse wheel for going from hand tool to hand tool. I find it too blasted awkward, to be honest. Well, yeah, it looks alright, don't it? Right, this is going to be grass all the time. I just used the 1 and 2? Yeah, 1 and 2 keys on foot, and that's it. That's built into it anyway. You can use those keys. I just delete the wheel control out of the key setup in the game. You have to do that in the actual folder. You can't do it in game or on a simple way. You have to actually dive into the folders and just delete it there. But that looks alright on that grass. But it started to grow anyway. Now we don't actually want any grass, I wouldn't have thought, this year. We might just take one lot of hay out. I may have to invest in a bunker, but as you can see, we've only got £452. I'll put that right, so we're roughly what we should have here. Now, what we are going to do now is go over onto here and we have a look and see what the weather's going to do. Or can we? There's nothing we can plant at the moment, only grass, nothing else. Is it warm enough for? It might get warmer today. But you can see grass here. Where are we now? Grass. So can pass it. Here. Frost resistant isn't too bad on grass. No, drought is not terribly good. At least it isn't mature, or isn't none as some things are. See why they have problems with cotton, can't you? No frost resistance, well you can't grow it in this country. Drought resistance is not good when it's young. Gets better, and when it's a seed, gets better as it matures, and very good at mature. One thing I'm going to do, the soybean. I'm going to grow soybean, but it's not for the game itself. I'm going to consider it is field beans. There's a good reason for that. I don't want that. This is the one I want. Right, I'm going to take that out because we're not going to put grass in as a rotation. So this is, we're going to do it over 4 years. So now we're going to start off. And this first one, we start off with canola, which is an oil seed, then 2 lots of cereal. In fact, actually, in between the 2 lots, this is where I put the fallow in. Then we go on to barley. And we'll do, oops, find it in a minute, there we are, barley. I can't remember how many, I'm just going to check and see how many fields I actually got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's handy. 6, and I think that's what we've got here, because here we don't own 16. So we've got 6 fields. Ignoring 11, which is going to stay as it is now on as grass, and we just see it. Check it is grass. Now you see we've got new bits here too, by the way. Planted, it goes yellow when it's planted, and dark blue for germination failed. Well, luckily, as you can see, that is all growing. It's all on the first growth stage, which I'm quite pleased with. Go back onto this again. Barley now, we've got 2 more crops to go in there. Now I'm going to put in, oats wants to go in, but it seems I don't want too many yeah. In fact, actually, thinking about this, I'm going to start with soybean. Now, there's a reason for that, mate. Soybean and wheat follows. Wheat can take quite a bit of nitrogen. Soybean will put nitrogen into the soil. I'm going to follow straight on with barley. Excuse me, sorry about that. The reason being, if we're growing molten barley, we're not going to want too much nitrogen. The higher the nitrogen, the worse the barley is. Alright, now we don't want the second one here. As you can see, it actually gives what you're going to get here. Now, so we're not going to let fallow there. I think grass no, poplar no, oilseed radish. It will go in because we need to. Just see what else we got. Corn, soybean, sunflower. Oilseed radish will go in the autumn. I think that will go in. I don't want to check on that. Don't want to say I do that, then it won't do it. Just after 6. Yes. Yeah, look, we're fine. If we can get everything done by the end of, by about the 7th day of autumn, and it stays warm enough, we could plant oilseed radish into all the fields and overwinter with oilseed radish, which was my original idea anyway. So we're going to stick with that. Now we've got soybean I don't want there. Actually, soybean, it's better now. I'm going to put another, trying to find cotton. No, we're not going to grow cotton here. Canola, Oh, we haven't got rape in, so we'll put rape in here. Straight after it's been left fallow. And I think we'll go with oats. So it looks like these look good. The soybean at the top there doesn't look so good now. What happens if we put soy in here? No, it's going to stay there, so we leave this as fallow. Later when we do things like beet and potatoes, we're out round again. That's rotation 1, that's first year. Second year, well, second rotation we get oats, no grass of course. We'll put oats in first. And we'll have a look. Corn is a cereal, so we don't want that in there. Soy is a bit low. It will get better. We'll put sunflowers in on the second rotation. So we've got basically four different rotations we can have. I'm just trying to play with them to find the best. Corn 108, soy 90. Still can't get that up. I think we're actually better off to leave this one. Sunflower. We'll put barley in there. No, we see if after barley, if soybeans thorny, we leave it fallow again there. This is just something we might follow, huh? Give me some idea what I'm meant to be doing. Rotation 1 over. Radish. It's a bit better. Soybean after fallow. Looks like if you put soybean after you laid it fallow, you'd be better off. So what would we get if we put canola? If we open with canola. Alright. $108, not quite as good as there, but if we then put in soy in there, yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, it's near enough the same one, isn't it? So we shan't bother anymore with that. That will do us for now. I'll just show you how I got this set. I'm in Celsius because that's what I understand in Britain. The temperatures, I'm leaving introductions on at the moment. Season length 9 days. Moisture is on. Snow track's on. Snow mode is on. I think that's all we need to look at there. And when we cut it out, as you see, I'm doing ×5. Right, let's have a look and see what else there is. Not a lot we can do at the moment. I'm going to direct drill now all these, or everything I can. That's the point. What we've got in there, have we got to find any other? Sorry, we need a planter. We'll have to rent a planter when we get around to that. So what I'm going to do is 8, 9. What I'm going to try and do is follow these through. We'll play barley and oats over every year. Or even one of the others out there every year. Well, we got oats down there, no problem. Sunflower we'll put in. Because really we should alternate between sunflower and rape. But I'm leaving the fallow. Yeah. I want to just watch that, see how it goes. But that's going to be 8, 9, 9, 10, 8, what we got? 4, 7, 4 and 6, something like that anyway. And the first one is fallow is easy enough. We ain't got to do anything with that one at all. So that's the fourth one down. Let's have a look. That will be saving contents. Thank you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 is going to be left. It's been played, but it's now going to be left alone. We're not going to do anything to that. I'm not going to fertilise it. I'm not going to do anything. We're just going to leave the soil to rest. Then next year, there'll be 6 will be left, then 4, 9, 10, 8, and so on round. You see where I'm going with this? I hope so, because I don't. Now we might better fertilise again. Let's try that. If I got some fertiliser, that'd be the only real job we're going to do this time. And for next time, we will try and start a storyline up again. And hopefully we'll have everything working as it should be. Well, the grass isn't grown enough to worry about that, so... and we're, as we're going to be doing... Oh yeah, I need to move the seed right away. As we're going to be doing grass on there, at the moment it isn't going to matter too much that it's solid fertiliser, granular fertiliser. You wouldn't do that to any other crop grown at this stage in its growth. You just kill it off. But grass a little bit, I find a little bit more hardy. Let's hope it's going to be a bit more hardy. If not, I'm going to feel a right prawn again. I can't get to this side. That's better. I don't think there's any cables there. And all I'm going to do is move this. We're not going to need anything up this end for a while. We'll just move it against this wall. Put the brake on and just unhook it if I can get to the right place. That's it. That's got it. Now I just want to hook up to this and hope it's actually got fertiliser in. If it hasn't, we'll have to put fertiliser in. Well, it'd be better if we didn't crash against the damn thing, of course. I don't think we're level enough with it anyway to take it. We'll soon find out. Oh, yes we are. Let's see what we got. What's that? It is fertiliser. I know I was going to do a lot of stuff with oilseed radishing fall this year, and cut down a lot on the fertiliser. But seasons has beaten me too. I can't very well now. I'm going to have to go for it. I wish I could remember what the width of this thing was. I think it was about 15 metres, I believe. Actually, one way to find it will give you a clue anyway. Is we just call up. I'm not going to actually do it. I just want to find out course generation. That says 9 metres there. I think it's more than 9 metres. Try this way. If I used all the same gear on each one, I could remember all. That's 18 metres. Right. Looks like we've got a little bit of weed in there. Yes, we have, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, small amount of weed in there. Not much, but there is some. So we will have to sort that out as well. And I don't know if that'll take the weeder. We'll find out that it hasn't gone past taking the weeder. Alright, now I want that. So I want 18. Oh dear, this is going to take forever to get there. Oh no, it's 18 metres. just going to cut a cab just to see where that is. Well, that'll do, I think. I don't think I'm going to try and get any better than that. Let's hope that just goes the full distance there. Oh yeah, it's actually gone over the 18. And that fact, it's gone off the doodah completely. No, it's doing the 18. That's because for some reason it's gone off the course. Oh well. You can spray weed killer on here before you actually do anything, before you plant, and it will give you protection for that harvest. A bit like you used to do on Decker's soil mod. For those who remember that, I'm just going to go down here. So I've got all this done. Now I'm going to run into the tree here. Oh, stop. Hitting the wrong button. Oh, what's over there? Let's come back and do that little bit by hand, I fancy. There's about one more pass after this and we'll be done. And just go down that side. It looks like, look at the colour, the soil, the grass has taken this. Do get a little bit concerned. That may not take it. Then we'll just try then the weed. Let's see if those if I take those weeds out there, if they've gone past that stage. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Normally for those three weeds, you'd pick them out by hand. You'd get the whole hole out and just have them out of there. But I'm done up here either. Right. Go up here until we get this to this bit, which is about here. Oh yes, like that. Oh, the boy's a genius. Now I have to say it because no one else will. Now one thing about this particular fertilizer spray, it seems to have the amount of stuff it used cut down quite a bit, which is handy for me trying to save money on this farm. Because that's going to be the next big problem with this farm, is because the crop prices are so depressed anyway, is trying to make money on it. It's not going to be easy. That's why I'm using this map. I don't want it to be easy, because I could be said I'm an idiot when it comes to these type of things. Right, and what I'm going to do now is probably get a line up here I can follow. But the only thing I miss, using a proper, I say proper in inverted commas, GPS on, is things like this. You can actually shift them to one side, but what I'm doing at the moment, I'm coming down this edge and I follow that line, I should just about get everything. We'll find out when we get done. Let's have a look behind us. Yeah, I think we've got it all. And we'll have a look in the shut up and stop, right. That can come off now. We'll finish with that. Let's have a look at the map here. Yeah, it's got a second layer on. Each side here it's actually got a third layer on. You can see the bit I missed there. I'm just looking to see if I shine any. Yeah, shine the weeds here. Look. Ah, clever. I like this. I do like this. It gives me the feel of really farming though. Now, not certain what I'm going to do with all these. That I'm not going to be able to put radish in and get it out done before, because so I think I'm going to have to actually go and give everything one level of fertilizer. But we will do that. We'll start that on the next episode under the story time. We'll start at the far end and work our way through the fields. Was that deliver anywhere mod? You have to pay for the stuff to be delivered, because I could move the stuff to exactly where I want it. Right, what I'm going to do is see if I can find the weeder. So we will just do the weeding on that little bit, and I think we call it on this one. I think the weeder is in this one. It's the one on the open bit, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's the weeder. So we have got a hell of a lot of fertiliser there anyway, so we might as well use that up. It's not cost us anything extra. It won't keep. The other thing that quite often amuses me about the base game, you buy something and it keeps forever. I won't do it from this side, I have to come in from the other side. You have to be a bit selective where you can actually get to things on here. Not quite the widest pickup point, widest trigger, unlike the original, well I say original, unlike the one on 17, which has quite a wide pickup. Somewhere near the back of the tractor you could do it. But I'm not going to complain that because I have to rush around from one side to the other to find the correct point, there's something wrong with it. You see, I don't think there's anything else to fit in there, isn't. So just pick that up and see if we can actually take out those few weeds. Now, you can see the difference in weed growth already. I could leave one of those fields, see what happens to weeds over time. Except I can't really afford to lose these things. I must move that gate. I didn't know, I said that last week. And I'll be saying it again next week and the week after until I get around to doing it. Right, it's a little bit of work to get that to go in properly. Now all we got is this little bit here, which is a little bit silly to have to do this, and I'm coming out of cab so I can just see whether this works on there. Yes, look at that. As far as I know, it doesn't do what it used to on 17. It doesn't fertilise. We'll find out. So we've got this side where we missed it. This is a matter of an experiment. No, it's just now got it right. It's now just a weeder. No changing the colour there. But it depends, apparently it depends on conditions, temperature, moisture and the rest of how weeds grow. No, it's a waste of time really, me doing all that, wasn't it? All around there. So I've got more than enough for what I need. I don't want that any further than that. Just have a quick look at this. Now you can see it. Left that alone. No other weeds here. So we put this up. Before I put that up. I'm just going to take a quick screenshot, so be ready for the rather low click. Right, that's it. Now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have new people aboard. Let's just get inside a cab. And we'll take this back. That's where Philippines do. Now we'll just keep an eye on. This is our experiment, the medal. And we'll be experimenting on one of these other fields at the top, in there 9 or 10. Oh yeah, where did I get to? Oh yeah, any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section. I read everyone, I try and reply to everyone. Well, at least I suppose that gate only just being wide enough to hopefully deter thieves. Let's put this back. Whoa. Yeah, next week we will start fertilising some of the fields. That will get that job out of the way, first level, and hopefully on the next turnaround it will be warm enough to actually start seeding some more fields. But don't hold your breath. The longer it takes, the worse it's going to be for me. Alright, because I'm going to be getting further and further behind my work. Let's shut that off. We don't want that going. So I think with that, I'm just going to try and remember to shut everything down. Just lock ourselves into our little world. It's a pity about that. Yes, I will move this across at some point. Well, you can't, yeah, but it can come back a foot, can't it? Yeah. Right, with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.